Hi there, sign of Taurus. This is Kim here to do your reading for you guys. This is going to be for March 2022. Oh my goodness, my camera is so off. Okay, we're going to try to keep it about there, I guess. Will work. As long as you can see the cards, I'm all right. All right, so Taurus, calling in your spirit guides, your angels, to get messages that's for your highest good. Always, that's the goal. To help you on your highest timeline. Angels, spirit guides, join us please as we pull Celtic Cross for the month of March 2022. All right, more Taurus. Energies for Taurus, and we are going to pull with this deck, the Good Tarot, and then we're going to use probably the original tarot to clarify. All right, and by the way, I have already saged. I have saged in here, smudged, I guess, and I have added some Palo Santo 2 to the air, so we have some positive energies. Just yours, all for you, Taurus, just for you. All right, on the bottom of the deck, 7 of Water. This is intoxicating. That's kind of what I feel from the 7 of Water is, wow, this is intoxicating. There may be several options available to you. It can be about, sometimes this card can be about being a little confused. Maybe because of whatever, is influencing you. Sorry, I have a candle on me. So let's go ahead and pull the reading and we'll see what we get. Hierophant, King of Earth, Moon. Nice, King of Fire. That's what I'm saying. Ace of Earth, why are you in the reverse? Fool. 2 of Fire. Oh my God, 10 of Water. Okay, so like really, I don't know if you can even see all these. You've got to though. Amazing reading. Do you see this? The only thing that really we need to clarify here is probably this Ace of Earth in the reverse. The only thing is how you're feeling. That's what's crazy, is this reading is so good. There is some internal struggle, internal conflict regarding a commitment. And there may be this energy of, should I be committed to this or should I not be committed to this? With that King of Earth is in the reverse as the challenge. And sometimes the challenge can be to remain committed even when going through like some really tough times, right? So we have 2 cards that represent your sign, Taurus, right here, right here. So your energy is just bang, right in front of us. And here is that internal, I feel like it's an internal conflict. Okay, if some of you all are dealing with a King of Earth who was not, who for some reason you are questioning their commitment, I'm not getting that there's a for sure yes on anything here. You might feel like something is not as secure or stable, but it actually feels like it is. And I hope that's good news for you. Because that's the main message I'm getting, is that no matter how you're feeling, because I feel like the spots that represent the challenge and how you feel are the only 2 spaces that are like iffy on, I don't know if this is going to work or not. And it is. Something's really going to work out. So the Hierophant here is upright. It's the issue. It is about commitment. It is about something that you have been maybe committed to for a very long time. And maybe that's challenging your commitment, because that is challenging whenever something takes a while. It is challenging to stay committed, but to a Taurus, I would think that Taurus just keeps, Taurus is probably one of the most committed signs I can think of. Like, as far as grounded and stable. Yeah. Okay, so why is the King of Earth here in the reverse as a challenge? Why is that here? And then look, you guys, you finish off with the Ten of Water. Ultimate happiness. You see the Buddha, his belly is so full here because it's representing all of that abundance that you don't find outside, you find within. And nice, I like this. So the nine of Swords in the reverse is telling me that you're just not worrying about this anymore. Or you're telling people you're not worrying about this anymore. Your thoughts are improving, and the directions of your thoughts are improving, because this is saying that there was a time when we thought really negative, when all of our thoughts were just automatic. Okay, well, this is judging, pretty much judging or worrying so much that it doesn't help the situation. This is coming out of that. This is finding a solution. It has to do with your thoughts being more positive, more balanced, and not that you can't have negative thoughts, but that when they arrive, you just say, you know, hey, thanks, but is this thought going to help me? If this thought does not encourage you or help you, then drop it. Then drop it. There's no need to keep on obsessing over something if the answer's just not there, right? Sometimes the answer is really just to not be to control the thoughts, which it takes a while to control thoughts. We don't always have complete control over our thoughts, but well, at least I don't feel like we do, because, you know, empaths, for example, go out and pick up all kinds of things. So that might be part of it too, is realizing that when you're out, or if you're on the internet, you're getting hits from other people coming through. You know what I mean? So you are thinking sometimes things that come through, and it might not be your thought even, but if it is allowed to manifest and keep manifesting, you could take it on as your own, and that might be detrimental. So I think that's just a side note for most of you all that are empaths, to remember that this thinking sometimes is not yours all the time. So just stick, you know, try to stick in with what's good and reminding yourself. Okay, so Five of Air. Sometimes this feels like you being lured. Yeah, okay, that's what I got. Sometimes it feels like you're being lured. But, wow, if I've ever gotten any cards that say that there's no deception here, that this is exactly what, like, if you can think of the good things, this is good. This to me is a thought pattern of being able to be very transparent and thinking well, like well thought out thoughts. There's no deception here. And we're still feeling conflicted because I'm getting the energy that someone or something or group, possibly, there's some people that are trying to get you to feel like there is deception or a reason to mistrust, and I'm really not getting that. Okay, so moving on, let's move on. Strength here is in the past. Beautiful. Leo energy, confidence. It's your self-esteem going way up. And look at that. That's why. I love this. I love tarot. Five of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so not only is this your card, it has to do with getting out of this. Now, either you were with a Leo that you felt like they were ignoring you, and then here we go. This is like, there we go. No one's ignoring anyone. This is everybody being included. This is getting on top of money issues. If money is a problem or an issue right here, you want to see the Five of Pentacles in the reverse, because it's coming out of what feels like a temporary time, but it was a hard time. The moon here is representing your current present energies, right, for the month of March, let me say. So this is your intuition. These are your gifts, perhaps. Your gifts. These are the unknowns that we bravely go forward, right? It's the unknowns that we bravely go forward and and just look into and see what's this all about. So you could be learning about more gifts, more spiritual gifts. You could be, making way for changes. You could be feeling great changes. And there might be some really big changes, especially with that Hierophant here. There's a mix of doing things the traditional way. And then there's also here with the changes. It's funny. It's because I'm getting that something might be non-traditional, but yet something's going to be made tradition by you. That's an interesting message. I don't think I've ever heard. So starting your own traditions. Ace of Earth in the reverse. What is that about? Ooh, it's the commitment card. The marriage card. So there you go. Starting off with commitment and then the Queen of Cups. I feel like this might be some people getting together, marriage card. It may be that 11/11, you're in participation with something a lot bigger than you think. There may have been an initial loss, material or a material investment that we had to make, but it's paying off. It's paying off. The Queen of Cups here takes really good care of herself. She's loving. She's open to receiving lots of love. And this is, it feels like soul awakening to soul purpose. 11/11. Queen of Cups, Cancer energy, but this is really, really you putting in the time for the self-love. I feel like more self-love over the Pentacles here. Love first with the Ten of Water, love first, and then everything else follows. I feel like that's big. So there's changes to come. You can feel these changes. It has to do with what you're building with this King of Fire. This is your future energy. This is another Leo energy. You're sandwiched with Leo energy, which is great because this is your confidence. This is your highest personality. This is you using your heart as your main guidance here. And also the sun around the head is feeling enlightened about how to make something work or how something is working. So King of Fire, let's clarify King of Fire, please. This King of Fire energy, making something work. I'm telling you, making something work, Taurus, beautiful. March is going to be a really, really good, there we go. March is going to be a really good time for you. I think these are both upright here. So let's just talk about it. Ace of Cups, there's something brand new coming for you. It can be part of a new strategy. So you have a strategy to build and you're doing really good. The Emperor here uses his strategy or his scepter of power is laid in love. And the fact of so much experience. So the Emperor has lots of experience, and mainly the experience is to guide others. So there may be a little bit of that in what you're doing too. This is being your own authority and or dealing with authority in a very positive manner. Ace of Cups, brand new, exciting beginning. Wow. Good strategy, exciting new beginnings, and just love, 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 love. I like it. I like it. Something big, something exciting. Guys, this is as big as saying there could be a kid entering the picture. There could be news of a pregnancy. There could be news of a job that pays $30,000 more than your last job. Like this is huge. This is a big thing. And it's a good strategy. It's a winning strategy. You're going to build something really great is what it's telling us. Is you're going to build something really great. Don't lose that focus. I know I'm jumping over this Fool, but we'll get to it. This Two of Fire here is speaking to me with these cards as don't lose your focus because there's a bigger, broader perspective here. Remember, you're part of something bigger. And the Two of Fire is saying, yeah, keep all those possibilities in your mind, but always remember that there is something guiding and something that will light up the way so that you'll always be aware that there is a bigger picture here. And you can find it if you want it. If you look for this bigger picture, you can definitely find it. So the Fool energy, beautiful, beautiful energy. I love it. Look how pretty the colors and everything are. Sounding the horn. She looks like a little fairy. I love her little ears. Oh, I love that. You may have fairy elementals in your family, or you know what I mean, like past life. These people, some of these people have characteristics like of the fairies. I have noticed this. I have noticed this when they reincarnate to like humans, and you may have that in your family. Okay, that's just a way off topic thing. But the Fool is your new beginning, okay? So this is the new beginning. This is the ultimate, we're going to put it like that, happiness. The challenge is your 10 of Cups with this new beginning. That's what you're on your way to get. No, I don't think it's completely upright yet, because this complete doubt in a commitment. There's doubt in a commitment. That's the only thing that could possibly hold you back is yourself. And be careful. Don't be lured into things, into believing something just right away that somebody says. Don't fall for somebody's manipulation traps. But yeah, you'll get to that. So 2 of Fire, focus, focus, focus. Focus and intent. I feel like it's what you're hoping for, is this good focus. Yeah, and you're hoping for change. So change is a challenge to this. So there's different possibilities that are going to open up to you. Which path you choose is going to be, you know, that will be the movement of the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is your dictation. So it's you telling the Knight of Swords which direction you want to go into. The change is initiated by you. That's kind of the difference there between that and the Tower. The 10 of Water, I can't make any better. I really can't. I can't make it any better. And there we have the Moon. Is so understanding that this 10 of Water is going to come no matter what. In these changes, there's going to be a lot that you don't see, that is unknown, and they're wanting you to really embrace the changes, embrace the not knowing, because there's so many hidden blessings. Put love first as your strategy. It's winning. It's a winning strategy. Oh my God. Like I can't, you got the Sun on the bottom of the deck. I can't get this reading any better. The challenge is this new beginning and not taking anything from the past with it. But this right here too, don't be lured. Don't be lured. I don't think you're going to be able to, because I think even with the Sun, I think your ability to discern in uncertain times is probably pretty stinking good. So we're going to put this here, and we're going to grab some oracle cards for you to close out the reading. Taurus, what a wonderful reading. See, this is why I like doing these readings for you here lately. They've been so good. I've been happy with them. Wow. Nice. I mean, yeah, the unknowns, the moons. You could have Piscean energy too. You could be dealing with Pisces. There's Pisces here too with that 10 of Cups. The Fool, Aries. We got Leo all over your reading. Leo, Aries. Again. See, what do we have? Closing out Taurus's reading. What do we got for them for March? An excellent month for Taurus. Excellent month. Oh, inner trust. Inner trust. You got to trust your own intuitive guidance system. Like I was saying, there's some kind of deception that you're not going to, people won't be able to do. So if somebody's trying to lure you into something, you're going to be able to sense or feel if something is off. So trust that inner guidance here, because it's ringing true. It's really telling you, you know, like it's on point basically. And you have 10-10. So patience with this divine timing. Oh, okay. It's time to let go of any kind of old wounds you have, like letting go, like putting a fish and setting it free in the water. Let your old wounds, let your old hurt, constantly where you're purging these things, let those go. It's funny, Aries had the same card, I think. Yeah, they did. They had the same card. Release the dark wound and let love live. And be open to receiving. You're about to receive a lot when you see this card, 27, receiving. It's about being open and being ready to receive, because you're like, it's about to come. It's about to come. It's about to be flooded in. Look at those 2 moons there. Big change. Get ready to receive a lot in many different ways. Wow. Yeah. Because there's the 5. It says flexibility is your forte when life throws you a curveball. You can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in unexpected change. Be bold, or be brave and bold in your endeavors. Unexpected change. That's what I'm saying. But it's going to lead, it's leading to your happiness. There we go. 4. That's Aries, stability, foundations, Andromedans, autonomy, free will, and manifestation. This is about what you're manifesting, coming true. Nice. One more card. A card for Taurus. On the tall inner trust, I have 20 tall whites. Uncertainty, distrust, or guarded. Yeah, well, that's that. You have to have your inner trust. So let's get, let me get the book so I can tell you. And that's the Mystic Martian Oracle. This is the Sacred Rebels Oracle, by the way. I'm going to just let you know that. So Andromedans is about free will, manifestation. It's all good. I mean, look, it looks like a celebration just on the card there. Yeah, self-agency, ascended consciousness, untapped potential, manifestations, unique, individual, quirky. That was your message last time, was that you are so unique in this situation. In your situation, it is a unique situation. Just know that. All right, 20, the tall whites. It is unclear exactly where the tall whites originate from. Some suggest maybe Pleiadian or Electra or Lyran lineage. They stand 6 to 7 feet tall, and they have thin, chalky pale white skin that makes them look almost albino. Their eyes are proportionally double the size of humans and are blue in color when young before changing to indigo and pinkish with age. They have platinum white hair and are lanky and slender. They can reach the age of almost up to 900 Earth years and are vegetarians. Like most ETs, they do not age like Earthlings do. They're very family-oriented and often bring their young ones with them on short trips. They are known to be fiercely protective of their offspring. It says, overall, the tall whites do not trust the human species. The tall whites, however, amazed at humans' close connection to pets in the animal kingdom. Their mannerisms are very focused, thorough, and deliberate. They do not multitask, and they are not into small talk. That's funny. I don't like small talk either. The males hardly speak, though the females may make an effort and speak a little. They prefer a dry climate, and it is said that some are based on a treaty basis in a mountain on Earth in exchange for giving gravity and levitation generated technology information, though they will not give light speed travel technology to humans. They are excellent warriors and have highly sophisticated technologies. They could be seen as aloof, sensitive, agile, uncertainty, or skeptical. And that's exactly how I would describe what you're feeling in a situation that is going to end up turning out absolutely magnificent. So I'm not worried about this situation for you at all. It is your own uncertainty here. So sending you light and love as always by Taurus.